Hey y'all, hey! It's me, the 59-year-old Gen X who quit their job in January to get out of the rat race. Hello everyone, all my mariposas. And if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I hope that you stick around and hear some of the wisdoms that I would like to share with you today. I am going to try and keep it brief. However, whenever the messages come out, however long it takes is however long it takes to address what we got to say. So today I wanted to talk about putting myself first. Oh, and again, if you don't know me, hello. My name is Monica. I am saying my name the way that I was named because it has to deal with today's topic. So again, my name is Monica, and I'm here to share a little bit of me with you, and vice versa, because I get to learn about you guys in the comments. So thank you so much for taking some time to come into the video. So I wanted to talk about self-worth and putting yourself first, because I have noticed that in my reflections of this week with all of the energy shifts and changes, and for those of you who don't know, Pluto just went into Aquarius for the next 20 years, and that happened yesterday. So if you want to know what all that's about, then I do have a new playlist for YouTube channels that I recommend and shout out. And so there's a playlist for that, so please go and check that out. I don't know if they're putting the cards up for it or not, but if you go to my account, you can find the playlist. And everything that I have done thus far and pearls of wisdom and information that I've shared have all been put in 2 different playlists. One's just for YouTube and about growing my channel, and the other is about my journey after I got out of the rat race. So this video will be in that playlist. So back to the worthiness and the self-care. I have decided that now at this time in my life, I've got to put myself first. Even though I have a little person still in the home that is learning to, get their way and get their roots started, I still have to plan for myself for the future. And that involves self-care and making sure that I put myself first. Because as a single mom, hey to all the single moms out there, whether you're at your beginning journey, middle, or end of the single momhood journey, I'm telling you, this is for you as well. So as single moms, we have made sure that we have taken care of the children, made sure that everything is okay for them. They have a safe roof over their head, that they have everything that they need, their clothes, their food, their shelter, their love, their attention from you, and working a full-time job to pay the bills and keep the car running if you have a car. If not, then making sure that you have dependable things, that you have to depend on other people as well, just to get the dailies accomplished. And after being in that routine for so long, I've seen that it's taken a toll and really made me sit down and realize that now's the time that I get to put myself first. My whole world, our whole world is changing, regardless of what's going on in the politics. I was answering a comment in one of the videos, and it's like it's so much more encompassed rather than the politics that are going on. You have to go back to the 1700s and see what was going on in the 1700s when Pluto was in Aquarius before. And the reason why I refer to astrology is because I don't know if this applies to flat earth and the dome people beliefs or anything, but my beliefs is that no matter what, those planets in the sky are moving, and there's a pattern and there's a map. And so that's why I follow astrology, because I can trust it, you know? I mean, you can't trust politics and the job market and everything else. So back to the 1700s. In the 1700s, there were lots of power to the people things going on. You know, we have to watch what we say for now, even though Elon Musk bought YouTube. So we're going to do a YouTube video about that, because that's going to change all of the payout and the monetization, because Google doesn't own it anymore. Anyway, that's another subject. But so my whole world is changing. Our whole world is changing. So I'm no longer going to be, I am no longer responsible for anybody else but myself. And that hasn't happened since I was 18. Well, 21 was when I had my first little person. So I have to learn how to do those things. I have to learn how to do what I say, you know, and recommend to all of you. I have to remember who I am and what it is I came here to do. And what those is to help others. My focus mainly is to help and encourage single moms, because of dropping pearls of things that I've learned, that I made it on my own throughout my whole journey with my little people. Granted, one was raised with their father, but this other one is, you know, I raised them alone, you know. So I hope that by me sharing some of my experiences, some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, will help you out. And my mission as an Aquarius, and what I came here to do, is to help us transition into this new world. Now, I don't know how many of you are up to par on what's going on, or if you're awake or whatever. But that's what I came here to do. I came here to help humanity. And that's why I was born under the sign of Aquarius. I have an Aquarius sun with a Capricorn rising. And Capricorn is how I present myself to the world. And then I have an Aries moon, which my moon rules my emotions. So people will see my emotions outburst, as you can see how passionate I am in some of my videos about this workforce and shit. Anyway, so that's why I follow astrology, and that's why I refer to astrology, because we got to go look back in history about what happened before when this happened. And so that's why I make that reference. So that's why I remember who I am and what it is I came here to do. And now that I'm done with the chapter of raising a little person, granted that job is never over, I will always be here to support as much as I can, but my whole world is going to change. I can do what I want to do. What were my heart's desires when I first started out on my own at 18 after graduating high school? I moved out before I graduated high school, but I still graduated and I did go to college. So I've been really pondering that, and I thought, if I'm pondering that, then there's got to be other Gen X moms and single moms that are at that same point in their life too, or already into it. So if you can share some tips and tricks in the comments, and what helped you when you started putting yourself first, you know, that's why I want to get the bus. That's why I want to travel and go see all my friends that I've made over these years, and get to know the people that I'm meeting now on the YouTube channel. I got to check my time. We're almost at 10 minutes. So I just wanted to remind you that it's okay. It's okay to not know where you're going. and still learn how to put yourself first and figure out who you are now at this point in your time of life and these changes that are happening. So I really, really believe that my videos come across the paths of those that need to hear a message. And thank you for those that are picking up the messages that I'm putting down. So I believe that because it's happened all my life, in real time. So I can't imagine with the exposure that I have now on the internet of how many people are just going to be drawn to my videos. And it's because something that I'm saying is probably answering something that you've had a question about, that your soul is trying to tell you that it's not happy and it's not being fulfilled in its purpose of what you're doing right now. Because we are human beings, not human doings. We are here to be in love, to be with one another, to be in community. I just get so emotional because I'm also an empath, and I know how important this is, and I want you all to make it through successfully into love and beauty and peace and abundance. Because that's who we were created to be. We were created to live in peace and harmony together in a paradise on earth forever. And they took that away from us. I don't apologize for getting emotional, because this is my reality. This is how I am in the world every day. I can feel the pain. I can feel the loss of hope. And it hurts because we're so close to changing all of the negativity that we have been beat down and robbed. We're all victims, and we all need to heal together. And I promise you, that time is coming, and it's so close. So don't give up before we get to the finish line. It's very important, especially for my women sea stars, that you remember who you are and how powerful you are, and what a magnificent creator that you are. It is the job of the divine sun stars to channel down the energy from God's spirit, goddess, because there are both. Everything is male and female, and he feeds that to the feminine, and the feminine takes that, and she does what she does best, which is love and compassion. She takes that and she grows it and multiplies it. And that's what we're returning to do. So sun stars, please continue to do your work. Please continue to cleanse yourselves so that you can feed the divine feminine. She needs that light to do the next step in her process. And together, the masculine and feminine will return back to balance, because the monsters have been in control for far too long, and that time is over. We are in the year timeline of the Aquarian age. We have left Pisces, which was all about industrial and the concrete and the non-earth things. And we're going into the great humanitarian, what is best for all human beings, what is best for that. It's going to take time, and there are systems that are crumbling and falling right before our very eyes for those that are paying attention. But the old has to be torn down in order for the new that serves all can be put into place. So, that was very heavy information. I never know what is going to come through. All I am is the vessel to share the information with you. I hope you receive it. I hope you mariposas transform into the beautiful beings that we were created to be. Our souls are crying out because they're not fulfilled. And it's time for us to get out of this controlling system and be divine, spiritual, loving beings that we are. That's what I try to project every message, that I love each and every one of you and that you've got this. You can do it. You're going to make it. And we're going to lose a lot of people in the transition. But remember, everyone saw their own contract of what it is that they came here to do. That's why I know that you can remember who you are and what it is that you came here to do if you remember what your soul contract was to get you here. Okay? I know that was a lot. It was a lot for me. I'm sure it's going to be a lot for you. Please have some compassion and an open heart to receive the message. I love you all. Remember who you are and what it is that you came here to do, because no one can do what you came here to do. Remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup, and that you are always at the right place at the right time, and good things happen to and for you. The universe and gods are in control, and you are well provided for. Thank you for taking the time to watch all the way to the end. I hope you have a wonderful hump day. The rest of it that's left, the Pacific Northwest is safe and sound. The storm didn't hit very hard, so everything is well. But with those changing winds and storms, this is the emotions and the things that came up for me that I needed to share with you. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more shenanigans whenever it happens. There's going to be messages that come through, and just to let you know, I am an empath, so that's why I feel everything so deeply, and I care deeply for each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your week. Keep your heads up. Stay strong. And I will talk to you soon. I love you.